Imagine a world where you never have to scroll through endless websites again. A world where you don't compare prices, you don't even add things to a cart, you just ask. Well, welcome to the new era of shopping, this idea where your very own AI shopping butler does all the heavy lifting for you. Let's dive into what this world of agentic commerce really means.
And no, this isn't science fiction. This is a real story from a new report by the consulting firm Kearney. Just think about that for a second. You've got a sick kid, it's late at night, and your problem is solved in under an hour without you ever touching a screen. This is the exact power we're talking about, the ultimate convenience, all handled by AI.
So, what is agentic commerce, really? At its core, it's all about delegation. It's about AI systems that act as your personal agent to go out and buy stuff for you. You know, they can learn what you like, figure out you're about to run out of coffee, find the best deal on it across 5 different stores, and just buy it. The key word here? Autonomously. They do it on their own.
Now you might be thinking, this all sounds a little out there, maybe just for the tech nerds. But the truth is, we are all primed for this shift. Get this, a whopping 73% of us are already somewhat or very familiar with the tech that powers this, things like ChatGPT or Alexa. We're already used to talking to our devices.
And because we're already so comfortable with the idea, the adoption is going to be fast. I mean, really fast. 60% of consumers expect to be using AI agents for their shopping within the next 12 months. That isn't a decade away, that's right around the corner. So if these bots are going to be doing our shopping for us, we have to ask a really important question. How do they think? Because, and this is crucial, their decision-making process is totally different from ours. So let's take a look inside the bot's brain. We humans, we're emotional shoppers. We're loyal to certain brands, we get suckered in by a beautiful ad, and we love to just browse. AI agents, not so much. They are purely 100% logical. They don't browse a pretty website. They extract hard, structured data, price, ratings, delivery time. All those years you've spent loving a certain brand, it means absolutely nothing to a bot that's just been told to find the cheapest and the fastest.
A recent academic study gave us a fascinating peek at the actual rules these agents play by. They love high ratings and tons of reviews. Where a product shows up on the page has a massive impact. But, and this is a huge deal for advertisers, they completely ignore sponsored tags. And here's the kicker, they're not infallible. Even a super advanced model can still mess up and fail to pick the cheapest option. They're rational, but they're not perfect.
So this new, logical way of shopping is creating a massive disruption. All of a sudden, there's this powerful new gatekeeper standing between you, the shopper, and every single retailer on the planet.
And here is the point you really need to understand. The biggest threat to retailers isn't an AI that's locked into one store, like Alexa shopping only on Amazon. No, the real danger is the rise of these independent super agents that can check prices and inventory across Amazon, Walmart, Target, your local pharmacy, all at the same time. They have zero allegiance. This creates a colossal power shift. The companies that build the best agents, a Google or an Apple or some new startup, they could become the new choke point for all of commerce.
So where is this going to hit first? Well, the data is pretty clear. We're most comfortable handing over the routine, data-heavy purchases. More than half of us are totally ready to let an AI reorder our toilet paper or buy the ingredients for tonight's dinner. But for things that are more personal, more subjective, like clothes, we're still a little hesitant. So groceries and everyday goods, that's ground zero for this whole revolution.
For the retailers who aren't ready for this shift, the results could be absolutely brutal. That number you see, minus 500 basis points, that's a potential 5 percentage point drop in profit margins. Now, to put that in perspective, a typical grocery store might only make 2 or 3 cents of profit on every dollar. A 5-cent drop isn't just a threat, it's an extinction-level event. And if you're still sitting there thinking this is all some far-off future, just look at this. This comes directly from PayPal's own toolkit for developers. The tools for these agents to handle complex financial stuff, creating orders, processing refunds, managing subscriptions, they're already built. They're available right now. The plumbing for this new world has already been installed.
Okay, so if you're a retailer, this probably sounds completely terrifying, but it's not hopeless. The game is just shifting. It's moving from being customer-preferred to being agent-preferred. So the new question is, how do you become the first choice for a robot?
The playbook for surviving this has 4 really key steps. First, you've got to structure your data. Make it clean, make it easily readable for an AI through an API. Think of it as a direct data pipeline for the bot. Second, optimize your supply chain. Speed, reliability, real-time inventory, those are the new kings. Third, rethink your pricing. Forget the flashy banners. Agents want clear, transparent deals they can calculate. And fourth, make your products stand out in a way an algorithm gets, with clear, data-driven benefits.
This question from the Kearney report just puts it all into perspective, doesn't it? Just take a second and really think about it. If half of your business tomorrow was decided by a purely logical, price and speed-obsessed bot, would it ever pick you?
And this all brings us to the biggest question of all. Because this isn't just about shopping, is it? This is about a fundamental change in how we live our day-to-day lives. The future, it really seems, is delegated.
I mean, once we get comfortable delegating our grocery lists, what's next? Delegating our travel bookings, our financial planning, managing our entire work calendar? We're absolutely moving toward a future where we offload countless little daily decisions to these autonomous AI agents that are acting on our behalf.
And that leaves us with one final and pretty profound question to think about. The convenience is amazing, right? A world with less hassle, more free time. It sounds great. But in this new world of automated, delegated decisions, who is actually making the final call? And are you still the one in control?